But I just wanted to talk about being a creative in 2025, just the stuff that I've learned. Obviously, I've only been doing this for, I don't know, maybe 13 or 14 months. But I was thinking about this on my walk to my apartment from my car. I was just thinking about how different it is to be a creative today versus like 20, 30 years ago. Obviously, I have no idea what it's like to be a creative 20 or 30 years ago. I'm just kind of thinking about the differences that I would imagine that would come up. It's like a weird paradox today to be a creative person because it's the best time in the world to be creative and try and build something, but it's also the hardest time. Um, I'm assuming it's the most difficult time to be a creative at the same time. And I just wanted to kind of dive into why I think that and see if anybody else agrees or disagrees with me. Um, but the first thing that I thought of was the amount of inspiration that we get living today just through social media and all the different tools and different things that we have available at our fingertips, literally, is amazing. It gives you so many great ideas and just things to draw inspiration from. But I also think in itself, it's a weird paradox because that is the exact thing that makes everything so difficult because you get all these great ideas, but how many other people have seen those things and tried to take inspiration from them? And also, everything is algorithm based. So it's like, how many other people have a very similar algorithm to me? Probably hundreds of thousands of people. So I feel like it gives you so much inspiration, but at the same time, there's no real new ideas anymore because everything is pulled from the past. I think before it was very difficult to come up with new ideas as well. But I think now, just with the pool of inspiration that we have through social media, we're just constantly pulling from that and then tweaking it and changing it to make something quote unquote new. But I think just in reality, it's just a repackaged thing. And I know I do it. I get inspiration all the time from stuff I see, and then I twist it, tweak it, and then put it out. And I think it's original enough, but it's not truly an original idea. I think there's that quote, there's no new ideas, there's no such thing as a new idea. I think that's true. Especially today. Another thing that I think is difficult to be a creative, but it's also the best time to be a creative, is again social media giving you the ability to reach hundreds of thousands, if not millions of people, is a great opportunity. But at the same time, every other person in the world that has a smartphone also has the exact same amount of opportunity to reach hundreds of thousands, if not millions of people. So it's that weird, again, another weird paradox. You have the opportunity, but there's so much saturation in the market with trying to be creative or trying to start a brand, trying to build something. So is everybody else. And I think it's really cool and exciting. I'm not trying to complain, and these are just kind of thoughts I had that I thought I'm sure a bunch of other people have thought of this too, and I just want to put this out there and share it. But yeah, I mean, like right now, I think my last YouTube video got like 10 views, and I was like, let's go. I got 10 views. And I think there's probably thousands of other people who are just like me, who are trying to build something, and they're, battling to get 10 people to watch their video. I think it's really cool. And I think that's another great thing about social media, like another pro of being a creative person today, is you can also see a bunch of examples of people who started just like you and found success, or a bunch of people who are starting like you at the exact same time that you can connect with, become friends with, and build together. I think that's super exciting. The last thing I just want to close with is, I think at the end of the day, especially in today's world, you have to fight to be original. You have to fight to be creative. You have to fight to have your own voice, because I battle this all the time. I'm sure you do too. Is you get so lost in the trends, in the algorithms, in the constant information and noise that you get in your day-to-day life, that you begin to forget or lose yourself in those trends and algorithms and all that noise. You begin to be influenced by those things. I think the most good that you can do as a creative is to fight to be yourself, is to not get sucked into all that garbage and to push out and create things that are the best reflection of you, because that is truly what you're supposed to do, and it also is the most original that you can be, and that's what people care about. They care about originality, they care about authenticity. And if you can fight through all the noise to create something and push something out that is at its base from you, that's where you have something special. So that's all I really wanted to talk about today. That's all I got. I appreciate you. Goodbye.